already. So please let them join. All participants, very good morning to all of you. So other participants are joining one by one. So please wait 5 minutes more, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Dr. Sarangi, sir. Dr. Sarangi, sir. Sarangi, sir, am I audible, sir? Dr. Sarangi, sir, am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So very good morning to all participants. Those are going to attend the sessions. So I'm sharing with you one URL. So just please download your today's one file. Anyone of you attended my last session? Anyone? Anyone from you attended my last session, which was on introduction to Python, where we studied the numerical Python and data science, like applications of pandas and all. Or are you the newcomers? So anyone? Anyone, sir? All you are the newcomers, or do you have any prior experience in Python and numerical Pythons and the data framing, or should I start from the scratch? Sir, anyone? Any idea, sir?
Good morning to all students and all faculties and all eminent personalities who are attending this program. Myself, Dr. Anandrup, currently heading the training and research division for Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology. The thing is that machine learning, introduction is that machine learning is one of the main aspects in today's technological world, and all the companies are vouching for people who have good knowledge in machine learning and things like pertaining to that. So it is one of the important topics in which today's discussion will start, and I wish all the best to the persons who will be delivering the lecture. And it is a very important and current topic in the current technological world. So my best wishes to the person who will be delivering the lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable suggestion. So all of you guys are ready to start the session? All of you? Fine. So just
Yes, sir.
yes, how many of you were attended my previous session? Anyone from your end? Which I conducted same training for the Chaivasa Engineering College just 2 to 3 days back on the Python programming, on the basics of the Python programming, where we studied numerical Python, pandas for the data framing and all this. So now we are going to cover, already I told you in that time that we will conduct another one sections for the machine learning applications, how to implement your Python skill with the machine learning application. So now just I'm going to share with you one special application oriented screen with you. So my screen is visible to you, sir. My screen is visible,
No,
sir.
sir.
Now is it visible, sir?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is.
Now hopefully it should appear here. Fine. And already just a few minutes back I shared one URL. So I am requesting all of you, please download the respective file which you're going to use later of the sessions. So first, just going to draw circle here. Just tell me about three things. So just I'm going to write here few important topics, and you just need to tell me what are the differences. First one is AI, second one is ML, and my voice is audible to all of you, na? Sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
And deep learning. Just can you brief me what are the difference between these three? Most of the organizations are going to ask you what is the benefits or the what are the difference between machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. What is this? Anyone can define what is machine learning, what is deep learning, and what is which was that is artificial intelligence. What are the basic difference between all these three? Just before going to clear your doubts, just move to your class 12 biological science. There are various topics you study. Which ones? One is zoology, second one botany, then molecular biology, then biochemistry. But after completions of your class 12 study, what you have to do, sir? You have to move towards the graduations level. In the graduation sections, you have to study either botany, either zoology, or molecular biology, biochemistry, biotechnology. So, main thing is that biological science. Entire things coverage area is the biological science. But as per your requirement, you have to study any one topic. Same thing. Whenever you are going to start your career as a data scientist or the data engineer, you have to know machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, TensorFlow, reinforcement learning, TensorFlow learning, number of things available. But this is the one of the famous and safest area where you will is going to face the less complexity and the less challenge in your working area. So we are going to cover the topic on the machine learning. Fine. Just think the machine learning in the chart. Just those have attended my previous sessions. How many of you attended my Chaibasa previous session for the numerical Python and the pandas? Hopefully you remember the pandas. Still, I am going to recap something about the pandas. In that time, what I told you, what pandas, if you have unstructured data, if you have unstructured data, unstructured data, you can do one thing, you can make it properly well structured using the pandas utility. So just I'm going to clear my screen. That is, what is the use of pandas? Already I told you, pandas is used to frame a unstructured data to structured format. And for the pandas, additionally we use something, even we use simultaneously in association with pandas. Hopefully you can remember this one. That was numerical Python. So what is the meaning of the numerical Python? So just I am going to take your just 10 to 15 minutes time to recap the numerical Python and the pandas. So numerical Python is already used for the numerical analysis. So it's a nothing but linear algebra. This is nothing but a linear algebra. So how to import this one? that is import numpy as np and import pandas as pd. So this np and pds are nothing but alias name. So this is the main concept about the numerical analysis. So now I am going to move towards my practical sessions, and what to do with the practical session. Just no need to any kind of so screen. So we are going to share this one. So just wait some 1 second time. So it will appear here. Fine. So this is my screen. And how to work with the file. So just open your Google and using all of your Gmail account. So no need for research. Just type here is Code exclusively used for the Google Code laboratories. That is Code. So just clicking on particular page is colab.research.google.com. That is the Google repository. Google repository will be able to read all the necessary research and development work with the Google instance. Fine. And just few minutes back, already I did one addition. So I'm repeating once again. Those have joined. So please download the particular file we are going to study today. So those are please share me in the chat because the new let them join sir. Sir. So this is the official video. You will be able to see there. Do the notes. I request you to please click on the particular link and it will redirect to a new window. It will redirect to a new window where we can see our own display. So just give me 5 minutes time where I'm going to recap the utilizations benefits of the numerical Python and the as well as the pandas. So pandas is used for the unstructured data to structured format. So today we are going to do our lots of machine learning applications. Fine. Now, so this is the official page which you received. So there is a right side column that is sending the connect. So just click on the particular connect tab. Just click on the particular connect tab. So it will take around just 2 to 3 second time to connect to the Google instance. And we are just showing you one example like how to import your numerical Python, that is import numpy as np and import pandas as pd. So now just after executions of the line, you have to make it shift plus enter. Otherwise, there is an option that is run shell. So according to your choice, you can do as per your choice. So two options are there. Either use shift plus enter or run shell. So any options you can choose. And after the pressing command, you have to use the main options, how to import file to the Google instance. Just I shared one IDs file. So I am continuing from my previous sessions. Whatever I used in previous session, that is a numerical Python and the pandas, we are going to implement in the real life cases. So just how to import your file. So what I told you that is from google.colab, import files, uploaded equal to files dot upload. So just click on the particular command. So it will provide you one GUI where you can get your file. So just I am clicking here, and so just from your file location, you have to see the file. Where is it present? So in my desktop, I keep it. Just select respective files and upload to my Google instance. So all of you, please upload the file. And how to read the file? So we have to use the pandas because it's CSV file. And I told you in that time that if in case of the particular CSV file, you have to use the pandas library, which is very helpful and very beneficial, where you can do your respective operations. So just I'm taking a name, that is IDs equal to pd dot read underscore CSV. Then just copy the file name, that is IDs.csv, and if you wish, you can just type IDs. Then you will get the number of options available for the respective operations. But now from this step onward, do you have any doubts, sir? Do you have any doubts, sir? Please ask me.
No, sir.
No, all of you. There are 22 participants is there. So please ask me if you have any queries, sir. All students are faculties. If you have any queries, please ask me. No, fine. Now, yes, ma'am. You'd like to ask something, ma'am? Anyone from your end?
Sir, I joined late, sir. What to do, sir? Can you tell me again?
Did you attend my last session, sir? Did you attend my last session?
Yes, but partly.
Partly. So you are aware about, sir, numerical Python and pandas, which I delivered just 2 to 3 days back. आपको आता है ये, sir?
Yes, yes,
आता है,
yes.
आता है ना, sir? So जो sir participants are requesting, please follow the URL which I shared for the downloading the files. Can you share with sir in a chat window? Because I'm getting the additional window here. Okay, fine. I'm sharing with you. Just wait. Just wait a minute, sir. Please follow the sir. Receive that. And just if you follow my previous classes, already I shown you the steps how to import file to the Google instance. So just follow the line number 2 and select the downloaded file where your file is located. Just select the respective path, nothing else. Is it clear, sir? And after execution, read the file. So this is my iris flower. So just that's why I am taking a variable name. So this iris is nothing but a variable name. Here I am using IDs. That not means that you have to use the IDs. So you can use as per your choice. And after executions of the line, you have to keep pd.read underscore csv. It's a CSV file, and your pandas is used to read the respective file. So iris equal to pd.read underscore csv, iris.csv. This is a file inside the code. Then if you type the normal variable name, so it will provide you the number of rows and columns available in an unstructured way, where you will be able to get the necessary information for the respective data sets. Fine. So now from this steps onwards, we are moving towards some advanced level of applications with the respective files. So where is this file located, sir? This particular data set already I shared with you that this is a real data set, and this is available in, already I'm sharing with you, this is https:// so this is the official machine learning repository where you will be able to get this particular file which is available. So this is a particular file which containing from the particular data set. If you just have a look, what is it came to your mind? So this is a normal flower architecture is showing where is some sepal length, sepal width, petal length, petal width in centimeter, and the spacious means category. If you would like to, what is the meaning of the spacious? Like if I ask you to make some category like computer science guys, electronics guys, IT, then mechanical engineering, automation engineering. So all these are the categories. So same applicable. It's a part of a more advanced studies. So we are not around too much with the respective powers. But if you think like iris, virginica, so there are lots of various categories of flower. If you think about a normal flower like jasmine, so in normal cases it's a normal jasmine, but those are scientists are doing research with this particular domain, so there are lots of categories for the jasmine. So same applicable here. So this is a respective flower. There are number of categories. In a normal vision we can say it's a normal flower, but there are lots of categories available, means segregation, species. So all are engineering students. It's for the normal guys, but for those are coming from the engineering background, they can do the respective level of the segregations like computer science, IT, mechanical. Same applicable for this particular data sets. So what you have to do before going to start the machine learning applications, you must one special topic. Anyone can say what is the main topic to start the respective session? That is visual. What is this, sir? This is visual exploratory data analysis, or in short, you can say this is EDA. Before going to start any session with the machine learning, you have to do the respective level of the data analysis. How to work with this? This particular data set containing how many rows available? That is 150 rows and 6 columns available. I am going to break this one in case of this particular data set. What is the unique features? That is 150 observations available with point number 2. One is sepal length. Point number 3, sepal width. Point number 4, petal length. Point number 5, petal width. And point number 6, 3 species like Setosa, versicolor, and Virginia. So all these three are the unique features about the respective flowers. I imported the file and ready all the data. So first, what is my name of variable, sir? The name of the variable is that IDs. So just I'm going to do something like if I type normal IDs. So the particular IDs is ready to provide all the necessary informations. So Setosa, Virginia, Setosa virginea, all the unique features of the respective flowers available. So just if I ask you to how to get the briefing information about data, so what about the command? Just in case of the pandas I shown you, that is INA4. So what is the meaning of that line? That is info is ready to deliver information about data set. So just I am going to execute the first. So just see this going to. So it's providing you all the information, means how many rows available, how many columns available, even not only this, except the column and rows, it's also ready to providing you the memory occupying, how much memory you're occupying by the data set, that is 7.2 KB. So there are some floats, one object and one integer. So just recap your data set for starting analysis. Sir, ID should be in integer. There is no doubt with the particular column because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a sequence. So this particular ID cannot be flowed under any circumstances. And the spacious, what is the spacious? It's an object, it's a name. Name is always considered as object. Your name cannot be considered as a float or integer, not possible. But this spacious is always in terms of objects. Now just type information second, the line number 5. What is showing, sir? This is showing something different. What is the thing it's showing, sir? It's showing my great and my species is showing the object approach. So these two are showing you the perfect result, and rest all are in form of a float. So if you study the particular data set, you can read it's showing you the correct result. Now we are moving towards some advanced level of plot. Fine. So just do one. If I would like to get the header information about the data set, that is just I am typing IDs. कितना चाहिए? मुझे फर्स्ट 10 चाहिए, कोई बात नहीं सर, जस्ट IDs head 10. So it gives you from 150 to first 10 means 0 to 9. Great sir. So it's showing you the first 10 rows informations. So we are getting a clear view about the respective options. So now let's try to do some graphical representations of the data. Means in an organization few employees are available, those are non-technical guys, so there for their case you have to make it a visualize the data. So this data visualizations is taking a very advanced and the important roles, because just think about your HR manager. So HR manager is won't be able to do all this IDs.head and all these things, because that is very difficult and challenging for them. So whatever you are going to perform in the machine learning, data science, data analytics, you have to import all the things in a graphical approach that will be the beneficials for them. So how to start this, sir? So just I'm trying to do the graphical representations of the data. For the graphical representations of data, I'm going to share with you one thing. Just wait, sir. Great. So this is my window, and I'm going to clean this one. to represent a graphical representations of applications for graphical representations of data in Python. Mostly three options available. Most number of options available, but in terms of the most frequent use. First one is Matplotlib. Second one is Seaborn. Third one is Bokeh. And additional one newly launched, that is Plotly. So all these are the features available. Using the particular options, you can plot your data in terms of the graphical approach where anyone can read the respective level of operation. So what is Matplotlib? So this is a way where you can import your data in a graphical approach. But problem with the Matplotlib, this is the old player of market, and there are some complexity of the coding and the lengthy coding. With respect to Matplotlib, Seaborn is faster output, reliable and less coding. Bokeh, it's too much powerful and connected with the Google Picasa. You know, Google Picasa exclusively used for the Google Photos. That is a Google Picasa. Then Plotly, that is also the good level of plotting. So we have to start step by step. Matplotlib, Seaborn, and simultaneous way. So now I am moving towards my practical things. So you must know how to import your Matplotlib, same applicable, which is applicable similar to your numerical Python and pandas. So you must know how to import your Matplotlib modules. So just type import matplotlib dot pyplot as PLT. So there are lots of theory available. If you just try to learn with the application oriented, just within 1.5 hours, you can grip the Matplotlib quite easily. So just I am executing my Matplotlib. So import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Similarly, PLT is nothing but alias name. So how to import this one? Import matplotlib as pyplot. Now, if you think about a normal graph, what you need sir? अगर आपको एक ग्राफ प्लॉट करना है सर, आपको क्या चाहिए सर? Two things. One is x-axis, another one is y-axis. So just I am going to write this one. To plot a graph, what you need? One x and one y. This is the minimum requirement in case of the 2D graph. In case of 3D, there will be requirement for the z-axis also. So how to do the plotting? So just I'm going to use one. I that is ids dot plot and just copy x equal to something and y equal to something. So which one I am going to take? Any axis. As I am taking simple length. So just copy exactly whatever name available. Other invalid syntax. So for the x, just place 1, and for y, just take additional 1 from your choice. Assume I am taking length. So you can choose any one. There are 4 options. That's up to you. Which one is going to take? So just I'm going to place this one and plt.show. So let's see the whatever result is going to come to your picture, sir. So this is the output for respective level of graph. So is it clear to all of you? Is there any doubt? So Matplotlib application is very easy. So this is a normal graph. How to form this one? Iris is a variable name. Then plot. I have to plot the data. That's why plot. Inside the bracket, to plot a graph, what you need, sir? One is x, another one is y. So that's why I am taking any one axis. So I am here taking sepal length width from your respective data set and petal length width in centimeter. Then plt.show. It will gives you the show output. Is there any doubt, sir? Anyone, sir?
No, sir.
No, fine. So after executions of this, what you have to learn, sir? This graph is not clear to all of you. Why? There are lots of haphazard structure. later tomorrow I will cover lots of sessions with the particular graphical representation. So this is the applications for the exploratory data analysis, how to explore the data. Then we will study the in-depth sections. But this graph is not clear to all of you because there are too much points and connected is a haphazard way, lots of line and all. So how to make it structure? This graph is ready to provide you the number of things. So just I am going to edit the level of the graph. So So just I'm going to edit this one. So just make a copy of the previous slide. Just I'm going to request, sir, please make a copy of the particular line. Fine. So just I'm copying and replacing the new replace. And I'm going to add one special built-in function. So just place a comma here, place a comma, and type kind equal to scatter. So let's see what is going to happen for the scatter. Great. So please follow the chat. Please follow the chat. Those are doing practical. I'm showing this your requirement. You can change the respective level of the graph. So it's the same data with a lots of points. Now see, you can see all the points in a visible way. So previous command remain unchanged and just I have modified to. So what is the meaning of kind? Kind is used to put all the values in scatter way. Mostly it is in form of सर्कल. आपने अगर जो पॉइंट अवेलेबल है ना, का पॉइंट अगर आप ठीक से देखेंगे ये क्या है सर, ये छोटा छोटा डॉट मिल रहा है आपको. So is it clear sir? Any doubt sir? Anyone?
No, sir.
No doubt. Fine. So I'm going to. Is it easy sir? So if you try to follow the methodology, there are lots of coding not required. If you study with a particular data set, then you can read all the necessary information with the graphical representation as well as the data visualizations. Now, after executions of this particular line, what I'm going to do, sir? I'm going to take only y-axis based graph in a box format. So, how to change this one, sir? Just take a copy, sir. Just copy your line number 9 and place it to the new shell. Place it to the new shell. Fine. So, just I'm going to use the only x-axis. So, just I'm removing my x. And for the kind, I'm going to change this one to the box format. So it will gives you one reliable output. Those doing the practical, so I'm sharing the code also. Please execute the code. Great. So this is showing you the petal length in centimeter in form of a respective structure of the gun. So how many kind? Kind means style. First one already I shown you which one sir? Scatter. Second one I am showing you in box. So there are lots of research and development work available, but frequently used in the industry, that is box plot, and another one is a scatter plot. This is most frequently used. So this is the graphical representations of the data for the pattern. So just I am going to change this one for the pattern. I make it SPA, that is the cell length. So no problem, we can change it. So this is a simple thing. You have a width. So after executions of the sessions, you please do the other two options which is available in your data set. So is it clear, sir, how to change this one? Is it clear, sir? Any doubt, sir? So this is
No, sir. No, sir.
This is ready to deliver the output in box format. So this is a box plot. So just if you visit the line, kind equal to box, scatter, so all these are connected to the dictionary keyword. That is the power of the Python. No need to think about the too much coding. If you are working with the respective data, you can grab it quite easily. So just I am going to copy this one once again. So let's move to the exploratory data analysis part. So how to proceed with this? Just I am going to copy this one and change my kind to hist. What is the meaning of the hist? Hist is used to get the result in form of histogram. So let's try to get the output set. Great set. So just I'm sharing with you in the particular chat video. So those are following this one, please follow the chat. So this is providing you the histogram. Is there any doubt, sir? Is there any doubt? So ये जो histogram का graph
No,
हम
no
देख रहे
doubt.
हैं, if you think about the histogram graph, where you are getting this particular histogram options, anyone can say. Just recall your T20 match, 20 overs predictions. You are getting same type output, but there are a lot of options for the histogram. Just going one by one. For the histogram options, you must have histogram operations in advance. So histogram options. Point number one, first one. Which one, sir? You have to know the beans. What is the meaning of beans? That is integers. Beans is number of intervals or number of intervals. Point number two, range. What is the range? That is tuple. Means it's ready to provide you the extrema of beans. I'm explaining in a practical exposure. Just take a note here. You must know this one. Range after range, norm, boolean means whether to normalize to one. Point number four can be considered, that is CDF. CDF stands for cumulative distribution function. So this is a part of the statistical analysis. Point number five, and not required. This four are enough for you. So for the histogram options, what are the four options available? First one is the beans, means number of intervals. Range will provide you the extrema, means already I told you in the particular pandas, and the numpy, that is providing you the dot describe. So let's try to execute the code first. So what is the data set name? That just I am going to open the IDs first. So let's try to execute the IDs. So this is showing you the all the IDs informations. So if you type describe here, means descriptions of entire data set. Let's try to change. So this is a count, mean, then standard deviations. All these are the respective outputs. Please follow the chat window where I am sharing the code. That is count, mean, standard deviations, max. Already I told you the minima and maxima concept. So this is a minima and this is a maxima. All these are the options available. So number of things in a particular line. What is the STD? STD stands for the standard deviation. So now I'm going to edit the previous code. What was my previous code, sir? So just make a copy of the histogram code because I am going to edit my histogram in a advanced and the modern approach. So just make a copy and place it to the new terminal. So this is a new shell. So how to edit this set? Fine. So this is my line, which I showed here. Now place a comma with a histogram. Then you can put bean is equal to any value for the normal window system. Standard bean size is 30 to 40. So you can take in between any value. This is a chemistry type trial and error method. If you like to do the 29, 30, 31, 32, but for the normal Windows system and the Mac, that is standard 30 to 40 is the standard bean size. So here I am taking beans equal to 30. Already I told you what is the meaning of bean. Number of intervals, place a comma. Then range. So I need a range. You can take any range. As I am taking range 4 to 8. You can take 4 to 7, 1 to 2 as per your choice. This is a random and place comma. And what about the norm? Already I described in norm. Just tell me what is the range. That is extrema of beans. मुझे कितना रेंज चाहिए 4 से 8 का, क्योंकि मेरा पास में तो ज्यादा डेटा है नहीं सर. That is only 150 डेटा. So that is 4 to 8 is the standard. If you wish you can take 1 to 3 तो आपका ग्राफ छोटा होगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. You can take it, no problem with this. But just take it's a normal standard. आप ट्राई करके देखना है सर कहाँ पे आपका सिस्टम में या आपका मॉनिटर में सबसे ज्यादा फिट करता है. मेरा सिस्टम में 4 से 8 फिट करता है, तो आपका सिस्टम में अगर आप चाहो तो उसको चेंज करके भी देख सकते हो सर. नाउ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ नॉर्म? Whether to normalize to 1. So what will be the conditions for the boolean? You have to make it true conditions. Now I am going to execute the code first. So previously it was a, this is a warning sir. No problem, you can ignore this one. This is a warning, not error actual. This is a warning. Just see the output. Previously B was just the of my previous histogram. You won't be able to justify any points between them. But if I so you will be able to get the awesome output here. So this is providing you the readable options, means already providing you the respective level of the interval. So 4 से 8 का बीच में मेरा पूरा ग्राफ को सेटिंग किया है सर. Is it clear? Is there any doubt sir? Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
No? Fine. So
No, sir.
just I am going to edit my code sir. Another one options. One options I left, you forget. That is CDF. Already I discussed. That is cumulative distribution functions. How to put this one with the respective cumulative distribution function? No need to worry sir. No need to, so just copy sir. Just make a copy of the particular line and new terminal. Fine, this is my new one. And what you have to do? You have to do the only one command behind the range. Place a comma and type cumulative equal to which one sir? True. So my cumulative will be true. So let's try to get the output sir. So this is the cumulative distributions. Just see the awesome output. Just see. Previous one was like this fashion. You can read all the building structure in between 4 to 8, and now you get the output. So all of you know now for the gate result there is one option, that is percentile, not percentage. People are asking for the percentile. So this is a cumulative options, either increasing or decreasing doesn't matter, but you can read all the information in a cumulative way. Is there any doubts? No, no doubt. Fine. So now summarizing with describe. So already we know how to summarize data. This is challenging dot describe. So it should be providing the description of the grade necessary and the valuable informations. So is it clear to you, sir? Yes. So you are getting the standard deviations, mean, median, mode, all the necessary parts. Now let me explain you the line by line. Count, mean, so all the things you know. So just I am explaining in a detailed way. Fine. First one is showing which was the count. What is the meaning of count? Count is number of entries. Then mean. What is the meaning of mean? Average of entries. Then STD stand for the standard deviation. Then mean. What is the meaning of mean? That is minimum entry. What is 25%? 25% is showing you the first quartile. What is the meaning of the 50%? That is second quartile. What is the meaning of the 75%? That is quartile. Then what is the meaning of max? Max is providing you the maximum entry. So all these are the meaning of the respective data set. So just your data set once again. So what are the data available, information available? So this is a count, means number of entries. Mean stands for the average of entries. Then standard deviation stands for the STD. Mean means the minimum, first, second, third quartile, along with the max means the maximum entries. Now, what is the name? That's sample length in centimeters. So just again, I am repeating. Please about name, that is S, L, and C is in caps. You have to recall all the things in a very systematic and the suitable approach. Fine. So now I'm going to do the respective level of operation. Yes. This is starting. Let's do some data analysis in an advanced way. So what is the name of a variable? That is ID. But just take a normal column name as we were simple length here dot count. So let's explain this one. Apply to the, sorry, no problem. This is a normal number of count. Just those are doing the practical, please follow this. Please check. So just sorry sir. I did a spelling mistake. This is a simple here SP. कितना है सर? 150 rows में कितना मिलेगा सर वैल्यू? 150 तो वैल्यू मिलेगा वहां पे. So this is a 150. So it's providing you the same. Now I need two simultaneous options at a time. No problem. You can do this. So just I am editing my command here. So this is my variable, that is IDs. Inside the bracket, that is sample length, place a comma, and I'm going to add additional one line, that is petal length centimeter. So try. That will be inside the one bracket. Okay. Now I did eliminated with the length. So you are getting the sepal length and petal length in centimeter structure base. So you need a set. This is our code. So you are getting sepal and petal simultaneously. So this is your code. Please follow this code, sir. Anyone? Any doubts, sir? आपने नामपाई में क्या सीखा सर? मीन मीडियन मोड. रियल लाइफ में कैसे मीन मीडियन मोड यूज होता है सर? वो भी देखते सर आज. चलिए. Just take any column as per your choice. I am not taking difference. You can take anyone. Assume my name is normal data. The name is ID, and I am taking sepal length in centimeter. Just put dot mean. So it will give you the mean value. Sepal length का mean कितना है? This is the mean value. Is it possible to calculate 150 rows? Not possible, sir. जो आपने नंबाई में मीन मीडियन मोड देखा था ना, उसी के इंप्लीमेंटेशन इन द प्रैक्टिकल डेटा सेट. मीन हो गया ना, फाइन. सो हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द नॉर्मल स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, सर? नो प्रॉब्लम, यू कैन फाइंड इट आउट. इजीली जस्ट मेक अ कॉपी ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर लाइन. सो प्लीज फॉलो द चैट and just take a here. So this is change it to the STD. This is the STD. This is the standard deviations of my sepal length. You can find petal length, petal width, sepal width. Number of options available, 3. So it's available for your practice. So this is the mean value. So this one providing you mean values, and this one the this is a standard deviation. Is there any doubt? And if I ask you to find out the entire data set, आपके पास में सर 6 कॉलम है, तो आप 6 कॉलम का सेपरेटली मीन मीडियन मोड निकाल सकते हैं. बट आपके पास में अगर 50 कॉलम है तो आप कर सकते हैं. नॉट पॉसिबल. सो यू जस्ट टेक अ वेरिएबल दैट इज आइरिश. What is your variable name? That is iris. And directly run. So no need to worry. So it will provide you the things in a separate way. आपके पास में जितना सा available है, तो सब एक साथ में मिल जाएगा. देखिए सर कितना पावरफुल है सर. So providing you all columns mean at a time. So this is the safest option. आपके पास में सर अगर 6 कॉलम है तो आप 6 को अलग अलग निकाल सकते हैं. बट आपके पास में अगर 50 कॉलम है तब बोल के 50 कॉलम अलग से बनाओगे सर. नॉट पॉसिबल. सो यू शुडंट डू दिस. You directly run this. That is iris.mean. So it will providing you the normal mean value for the entire data set. Shouldn't have any doubt, sir. Anyone, sir? Fine.
No, sir.
What about the median values? What about the median values? That is very easy. Iris dot median. So let's median mode. Statistical information. First showing you the mean, and second one is showing you the median. So choose fantastic options in front of you with the exploratory data analysis. So this is the real life applications for the numerical Python and pandas. Rest of us, please respond. Is there any doubt? So please ask me, sir. Those have attended my previous sessions. You can directly ask.
It's clear.
Sorry, ma'am.
It's clear, sir.
It's clear now. It's providing you the median now. Already I asked you about the first quartile.
Yes.
सेकंड क्वार्टाइल एंड द थर्ड क्वार्टाइल, आपने मीडियन तो आपके पास में आ गया सर. All of you have received the median. Line number 25 and line number 26 showing you the mean and median. चलिए अगर मीन मीडियन मिला तो मॉड्यूलस मिल जाएगा क्योंकि स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन मिल गया है वहां पे. नाउ इफ आई आस्क यू टू फाइंड आउट 0.5% क्वांटाइल, हाउ टू डू दिस सर? मुझे 0.50% का डेटा लेना है. आपके पास में कितना डेटा है सर? 150. 150 का 0.50. नो प्रॉब्लम, यू कैन डू दिस. पाइथन इज रेडी टू प्रोवाइड यू इन फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड. तो कैसे लिखना है सर इसको? Type any variable length. Here my variable length q equal to 0.5 and ids dot type. कितना चाहिए q? q का वैल्यू कितना है सर? 0.5. 0.5 क्वांटाइल. 0.5 कितना है सर? 150 का 0.5 कितना है? 75 ही तो है. तो id इक्वल टू कितना लिया सर? चलिए सर कितना है? 151 रो है, इसलिए उसका हाफ कितना हो रहा है? 75.5. so you are getting the correct result. so it is too much powerful for the calculations. चलिए उसको चेंज करते सर, नो प्रॉब्लम सर. so just changing my q value. so q equal to 0.25, no problem. so I is not quantile q, it will be 0.25%. 150.25% कितना होता है सर? 38.5. So it's providing you the quantile analysis. आपको जितना परसेंटेज चाहिए आपका डेटा सेट से, you will be able to grab all the things. just q equal to something. आपको कितना परसेंटेज चाहिए? चलिए हम आपको दिखा रहा है 75 क्या है सर? वो भी अलाउड है सर. It's up to you. It's providing you all the information. q equal to चलिए मैं आपको रैंडम ले रहा हूँ सर, no problem. 0.85%, doesn't matter. Python can read all the things. that is quantile. normal q आप बताओ ना. 0.85% कितना होता है? no problem. that is 5% of the data. so doesn't matter आपके पास में कितना डेटा है. आपके पास में अगर 10 मिलियन डेटा भी है तो doesn't matter. you can take as per your choice. आपको जितना लेना है आप लेके आरएनडी कर सकते हैं वहां पे. so is there any doubt? no. now I am going to use interquantile range, means two quantile analysis simultaneously. that is for the IQR. meaning of IQR stands for inter क्वार्टाइल रेंज. रेंज से आपको क्या पता चल रहा है? टू कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होगा तभी तो रेंज होगा ना. चलिए रेंज को बना के कैसे बनेगा रेंज? kind considerations q equal to I am taking two simultaneous odd number. चलिए 26%, sorry 0.26 प्लेस अ कॉमा. चलिए और एक रैंडम ले रहे हैं 0.79. no problem. id is dot quantile q. so in a particular command it will give you a range of दोनों रेंज देखना है. 79% का देखिए कितना हो गया. आप प्रैक्टिकल बनाओगे थोड़ी, पॉसिबल है सर? नॉट पॉसिबल. सो यूजिंग द pandas and numpy you can do the respective level of the operations. is there any doubt sir? no. चलिए ये जो वैरायटी टाइप ऑफ जो फ्लावर आप देख रहे हैं ना, सेटोसा, वर्जिनिसिया, सेपल लेंथ, पेटल लेंथ आर डिफरेंट. अगर आपने जेस्मिन का बारे में सोचोगे, एक जेस्मिन फ्लावर का जो पेटल का या सेपल का लेंथ है दूसरा जेस्मिन के साथ में मैच नहीं भी हो सकता है ना. तो मेरा डेटा सेट में जो 150 रोज है कंटेनिंग द डिफरेंट वैल्यूज, मुझे सेपल लेंथ सबसे छोटा कौन सा है और सबसे लंबा पेटल किसके पास में है ये निकलना थोड़ी पॉसिबल है. नॉट पॉसिबल मैनुअली, बट यूजिंग द पाइथन यू कैन रीड इट. दिस इज recording the data. so what is the variable length? ids dot you can just type me. चलिए सबसे छोटा किस है देखिए, सबसे छोटा पेटल लेंथ का साइज कितना है सेपल लेंथ का 4.3 इन सेंटीमीटर। सबसे छोटा पेटल का लेंथ कितना है 1। अगर आपका मीन मिला है ना तो मैक्स भी तो मिलेगा। IDs dot max, let's try city providing the 150 में जो फ्लावर है उसी का सेपल सबसे बड़ा है that is 79। so दोनों का बीच में डिफरेंस आ रहा है सर। so all flowers are not same। जो आपको दिखने में लगता है हर फ्लावर सेम बट all flowers are not same। those are working with the botany, only they can recognize the particular things, not in our part। even only this you have not noticed which category of the flower आइरिस का जो सेटोसा कैटेगरी है उसी का सेपल सबसे छोटा है सर। और अनदर वन ऑप्शंस आइरिस का स्पेसियस उसी का जो सेपल है वो सबसे लंबा सेपल है सर। इज इट क्लियर सर? एनी डाउट सर? नो। चलो सर इसका भी प्लॉटिंग करके देखते हैं सर। प्लॉटिंग कैसे होगा सर? प्लॉटिंग में तो थोड़ा दिक्कत आ रहा है। respective level of plotting in a fraction of second। iris dot plot, no problem, this is the plotting options and you can take 90 equal to, already I told you you can take it box। so now try, that is plt dot show, no need to do it, let's write a graphical application first। great, देखिए सर कितना इंटरेस्टिंग ग्राफ है सर। जितना सारा फ्लावर्स आने लगा है सबका सेपल और पेटल का आईडी देखिए 12 कितना है सर, आईडी टू 150, इसीलिए आपका जो बॉक्स बना है सबसे बड़ा, और आपका अप्स एंड डाउन है ना सेपल पेटल में, इसीलिए देखिए बॉक्स छोटा छोटा होते जा रहा है सर। दिस इज अ इरेगुलर शेप, क्वाइट नेचुरल, योर आउटपुट आल्सो शोइंग यू द मीन मैक्स में सेम दिख रहा है आपको। सो इज इट क्लियर सर? एनी डाउट सर? फाइन। ये जो आपको बोला, वो जो आपको बोल रहा है ये जो नंबर ऑफ टाइप्स का जो ये जो फ्लावर है ना कितना यूनिक कैटेगरी है पता नहीं है। हम लोगों के लिए क्या है सर, नॉर्मल आइरिस फ्लावर, नॉर्मल जैस्मिन फ्लावर, बट दोस आर डूइंग द रिस्पेक्टिव लेवल ऑफ रिसर्च, देयर आर नंबर ऑफ कैटेगरीज। सो ये स्पेसियस कॉलम है ना सर, ये स्पेसियस कॉलम को लेकर काम करते हैं। सो लेट्स ट्राई आइरिस डॉट हेड, एक बार चेक कर लेते सर। सेपल लेंथ पेटल लेंथ छोड़ के भी कौन कौन ऑप्शंस आपके पास में अवेलेबल है? स्पेसियस जो सेटोसा वर्जिनी से ये जो बोल रहा है ना कितना यूनिक कैटेगरी है तो हमें पता नहीं है सर, क्योंकि ये तो 150 है, आपको देखने में लगेगा 3-4 कैटेगरी है, बट आपके पास में 1 मिलियन डेटा है तो आप स्क्रॉल करके देखोगे पॉसिबल है, नॉट पॉसिबल। डू दिस, सो नाउ जस्ट टेक अ नेम ऑफ वेरिएबल दैट इज आईडीज डॉट, sorry, what is the name of the column? that is SPECIS, that is the spacious dot unique, sorry, first you can do the describe first, let's do the describe। so it will ask you the description about entire rows, पूरा डेटा सेट में 150, व्हाट अबाउट द यूनिक, मींस 3 यूनिक टाइप का है। ये जो आइरिस वर्जिनिसिया टाइप का फ्लावर है ये 50 टाइम्स है, तो सेटोसन और आपका जो है और एक है, तो ये कितना है सर, ये जो 100 मिला के आपका ये दोनों का समेशन में 100 है, और सबसे टॉप पोजीशंस में कौन सा है, ये वर्जिनिसिया है। मींस काउंट यूनिक, तो इसका मीनिंग क्या है, जो आपने लाइन इसका मीनिंग आपको पता होना चाहिए, ये मीनिंग आप देख रहे हैं। लेट्स ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन दिस वन, काउंट then non-null entries, number 2, unique means unique values. Point number 3, top means most frequent category. Point number 5, frequency stands for occurrence of top. So सबसे ज्यादा कितना टाइम यूज होगा, so the meaning आपने जो दिख रहा है काउंट मींस नॉर्मल एंट्रीज एंड ऑल, so all these are the very effective and very important part. Now if I ask ये count, ये count is unique total 3, ये 3 कौन सा यूनिक 3 है नहीं है सर, that is species. It will provide you the new features. देखिए सर कौन सा यूनिक है, Setosa versicolor and Virginia, and objective data type is object. So is it clear, sir? Is there any doubt? Is there any doubt, sir? Now,
No, sir.
No, sir.
fine. It's clear and it's very easy actually. Fine. Let's move to the filtering.
Yes, sir.
आपके पास में तो 150 डेटा है, आप इसको कैटेगरी कैसे बनाओगे? सेटोसा का टोटल एक अलग सा कॉलम रहेगा, वर्सिकलर का अलग सा कॉलम रहेगा, वर्जिनिसिया का अलग सा कॉलम रहेगा, बट ये बनाओगे कैसे? ये तो थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग लग रहा है ना. चलिए सर बनाते हैं, ट्राई करते हैं. सो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट टास्क? दैट इज कि मेरे पास ऑल फ्लावर्स, ये तीनों ऑप्शंस है डिफरेंट कैटेगरी का, ये तीनों छोड़ के मेरा पास में कोई ऑप्शंस भी नहीं बचता उसको चेंज करने का. सो नाउ फिल्टरिंग बाय स्पेसिस, इसी का जो फ्रीक्वेंट ऑप्शन है वो यूनिक ऑप्शंस के साथ इसको फिल्टरिंग करने का कोशिश करें. फाइन. So let's create an index, that is indices equal to, this is a variable, you can take taste sample whatever, that is IDs. कैटेगरी कैसे बनेंगे? सिंपल लेंथ पेटल लेंथ में तो कैटेगरी अलाउ नहीं है. So just you have options, that is spacious equal to so this is the name, that is जैसा ऐसे कॉपी करके उसको पेस्ट कर दीजिए. This is a name, so let's take a name, that is let's try to execute the line number this one, and now I'm taking this is my variable name जो आपने ऊपर में लिखा है उसी का कैटेगरी हम लोग बना रहे हैं सर. IDs, and I told you to utilize the LOC stand for the number of columns. Columns will be indices. Then place a comma. No need to do. You can directly run this, so no quoting is required. So this is the name actually indices. Place comma for all. So it will extract the new graphic for this. So just I'm changing into the versicolor. color, and this one will be Virginia. Virginia, and this one will be same Virginia. This is the Virginia. So all these are same. Let's try. Great. So it's executed successfully. Now let's try checking the species. We created Cetosa Virginia separately because there is some other options we cannot categorize. So let's try Cetosa. Then species. Then dot unique. Sorry, I did check the sir. This is a normal concept. It's just showing you the same. This is a normal aspect. So you can do this all the necessary things. So if I ask you to prepare Cetosa dot head. So let's try to Cetosa dot head. Let's try. So this is all the options available which you can get in the respective level of plot. So how to do the plotting, sir? Anyone can say how to do the plotting? Now we are moving towards a data visualization in advanced way. IDs dot plot. आपको काइंड कितना है सर? चलिए हम लोग प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं हिस्टोग्राम. Place comma. Bean size beans equal to 30. Place comma. Range. You can take any range to make a larger output. Means you can take 0 to 8. Then place alpha. I will show you the alpha benefits. 0.0. So now get the output. Then PLT dot show. So now see the output. Great. का मीनिंग क्या है सर? अगर अल्फा का वैल्यू आप चेंज कर रहे हो ना तो आपका वैल्यू थोड़ा चेंज हो जाएगा. So what about the alpha? If you try to make it 50.5, so it will give you the deep. Just so color will be deep. आप जितना 1 का नजदीक में जाओगे उतना आपका कलर का कोडिंग डीप होते जाएगा. तो अगर आपने काम करो इसको चेंज करके अगर आपने 70 करोगे तो कलर आपका और डीप होगा. लेट्स देखिए सर कितना डीप हो रहा है, अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, तो आप उसको चेंज करके ना 50 कर दो. चलिए दैट्स व्हाई वी आर टेकिंग 0.3. Anyone any doubt, sir? Is it clear?
It's clear, sir.
Should I move next, or tomorrow we will cover you need some practice? Otherwise, you do some mobile load. It's up to you, sir. Whatever.
No, sir. You can.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, ma'am.
Sir, you can move, sir.
Okay, fine. Next. Now, let's do some individual factor about the data. जैसे आपने ये जो एक पर्टिकुलर ग्राफ में आपने ये the total graphical representation is showing you the all the things in a simultaneous way, all sepal, all petal, length and width simultaneously along with height. Great. But if you like to change from 8 to 12, आपका जो ग्राफ है आपका वो थोड़ा और स्प्रेड हो जाएगा यहाँ. लेट्स ट्राई. देखिए सर और थोड़ा स्प्रेड हो गया, इसलिए आपका वैल्यू ठीक से नहीं है. तो इसलिए so 0 to 8 is the standard. So in your system you have to do the respective level of the R&D. But 0 to 8 is the standard. Just see now your graph showing a proper fitting. fit to your window. Let's see the output. It's providing you the normal and the standard output here. So all of you are getting the output. Fine. Now, exploratory data analysis for the individual factor means Setosa, versicolor, and Virginia plotting simultaneously. How to do this? No problem. Just make a copy. So I am going to show you it's one by one approach. Make a copy of this line. Previously we used which one, sir? IDs. So now I am changing this one to Setosa. Setosa. And for the mean, I am changing my mean to 40. And all remain unchanged. So let's try to plot for the Setosa. So this is the normal plotting for the Setosa. There are less values that are even not getting the too much value. So as per your requirement, you will be able to get the all the necessary information. Sometimes it creates problem with the output, but if you study with a new window, you are working in a number of things in this particular window. That's why it's creating some cookies problem. So each and every time I request you, please take a new window and try the practical. Okay. Now, what about the statistical analysis? Anyone can say statistical exploratory data analysis. ये तो हो गया सर visual, graphical. What are the statistical concept? So let's try to move to a second part of the data, that is statistical EDA. Means fine, we have options. So I'm taking a variable. Take a variable. My variable name is describe underscore all equal to iris dot describe. जो वैल्यू यूज किया वही यूज करा है सर. Then print describe underscore all. And so let's try to get the output first. So all these are the options for the descriptions about the data set. It's providing you in a particular line, in a particular command, mean, median, mode for the all the columns simultaneously. Is it clear? Let's try to move toward the statistical calculations. चलिए, next you have to find out the describe for the, this is the for all, means it's a mixed data. So I am going to purchase all the informations in a separate way. This is a grabbing concept. So describe underscore Setosa dot describe. So this is for the Setosa. So just make a change. Then describe underscore versicolor. So versicolor dot describe. Point number 3 for the last option, that is Virginia equal to Virginia dot describe. Now try to execute the code. Execute it successfully. Fine. But you must remember one thing. आप जितना ही अच्छा कैलकुलेट करोगे, ये जो कैलकुलेट आपको दिख रहा है ना, एक like statistical calculations cannot provide you the 100% correct result. कोई भी statistics analytics industry में 100% satisfaction result आपको नहीं दिखेगा वहां पे. So whenever you are attaching something, so please provide the computational error. कुछ ना कुछ error होगा ही होगा सर. So how to calculate this error? This is the main thing. Error जितना less होगा आपका calculations उतना ही अच्छा है. So ये calculations is taking a very vital and important roles. So for a particular data analysis, you must know some computational error calculations. That is computing errors. You cannot ignore, you cannot omit, and you be prepared yourself. That is, your calculations cannot provide you 100% correct result. Not possible. वर्ल्ड का जितना बड़ा ही डेटा साइंटिस्ट होते जाए उसका भी रिजल्ट प्रेडिक्शन calculations. You cannot say it 100% correct. So how to calculate? So we have to do the respective level of the calculations. Means numerical Pythons. Means you have to find out some normal level. So I am taking error underscore. ये जो डिविजन्स किया ना, सेटोसा के लिए अलग से करना है, वर्सिकलर के लिए अलग से चाहिए, वर्जिनियस के लिए अलग से चाहिए. सो एरर अंडरस्कोर सेटोसा इक्वल टू एनपी डॉट 100 into न्यूमेरिकल पाइथन को कॉल करना है. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? एनीवन कैन से दिस इज द एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यूज. अंडरस्कोर सेटोसा जो आपने लिखा था उससे माइनस करना है. कौन सा सर? describe underscore all. This is the all. Then error underscore setosa equal to error underscore setosa by describe underscore. This is the formula to find out the loss. This is the very basic mathematics. Error underscore setosa कौन सा है? 100 into numerical Python for the absolute values. Absolute value कहाँ पे मिलेगा? Describe underscore setosa minus describe all. Then error setosa equal to कितना है मैम? Error underscore setosa divided by describe setosa. So let's try to execute the code. So this is option 1. So you have to calculate computational error for the 3 separate unique figures. So 1, 2. So I'm changing this one setosa to which one? Versicolor. Versicolor. So this one will be versicolor. So this one will be same. Versicolor. And this one will be same versicolor. Versicolor. So this one will be for the Virginia. Virginia. Same Virginia. This is the Virginia and same you have to change this one also. Virginia. So you have to change this one also. Sorry sir. This one will be the Virginia.
Previous line will be changed.
Yes, yes.
Color.
Yeah. This is the versicolor. So this is the versicolor. Fine. So now let's try to execute the code. So there is some spelling mistake. Just for let me check. Oops.
Last
The
line.
margin is described as
Margin is here. Last line. Last
this is the margin is here. What about the error? So how to get this solve this error? So error can be done quite easily. You can just type normal print or error underscore setosa. तो setosa में जो आपने calculation है, so this is the error. देखिए, so all these are providing you the effect and the suitable option.